Alright guys, well, today we decided that we just kind of about had it with all the hay laying on the ground all the time, and so decided that it's going to make at least one feeder today. Whether or not I make two will depend on numerous factors, one of which is how tired I get doing this. But basically I just I've taken two decent sized pallets here, good quality pallets, picked up for free, and I'm going to be taking the first two boards off of these on each one, and then I'll be crisscrossing them and making a pallet feeder out of that. So I figured that it took me a while to figure out how I wanted to do them. Different techniques. Some people have pallet tools for this, removing the boards. I don't have that luxury, so I'm just slowly trying to salvage these boards and just slowly getting these first two off, and that way I can move along. I removed the one board from the other side, and now coming along doing this side. Once I get these boards off, I'll be able to put these two together, make a pretty quick pallet feeder. I was looking online, seeing different ways of doing this. Technically, it should need a tray, because you know how goats are. Anything that hits the ground, forget it. But just slowly taking the crowbar and popping them up so that I can try to salvage some of these for the side. Also trying to keep it to the point where the goats don't try to climb in it. We had one goat break a leg, got hurt from climbing into a feeder, so I don't want that happening again. But you can see I'm just removing these two boards, first two, so that we can move along and get this together. Trying to be careful with this one. This board's kind of damaged a little bit, cracked on both sides, so it won't hurt this one to be removed. As you can see, that one just cracked. Alright, let's see here. There we go. There's that one. Get this side. The sound of hammering in the morning. There we go. You can see, I'll put this one up here in a minute. I gotta make sure that any nails are nails and hammering down in. This one here, maybe I'll remove. That can be removed, I think. There we go. Alright. You can see I've taken the boards off here. This will become where the two intersect. And here's Dean wanting to inspect, making sure that I'm doing this right. Now you came and just pooped in my place when I'm trying to bake this. What's that about, huh? Just what is that about? Where do you think you're going? You can see this will go this and this, and we'll make the feeder. So we'll take screws, put them in here, and we'll have ourselves a feeder. But have to make sure that we get it right. It looks good. Whichever way's better, I'm not sure yet. We'll figure out which way's the best way to do it, how wide we want it, where we're at with this. Try to figure out how far apart we want these. I think we got just about where we want it, so I'll go get some screws, be back, and we'll put this together. Mr. Rooster, Mr. Rooster. All right, here we go. I brought some 3-inch and 2-inch. Not sure which one I'm going to use yet. May just use the 3-inch backing screws. I get these from a local hardware store. Find it's cheaper to do. It's like five something for a 1-pound bag, so it comes out a little bit cheaper. Now I'm going to take this. I want to see how wide I want to make this thing, because maybe about there, might get a little better. Okay. There we go. Right. So, like a dummy, went off and dropped the dropped it, so I will have to go get a magnet. I got to find it. Okay, I'm back. I had to get another star bit because I can't find the other one. But so what I did was took and removed those two. I screwed these in, and I decided that in order for the goats to get the hay, that I was going to remove the boards here and here as well. So now what I'm doing is I removed the nails from these boards that I salvaged from it, and I'm going to put the support beams across. So I'm going to mark them. I'm going to take this one, probably put it up towards the top, just so that I have that. I'm going to mark it where I need to cut both sides. And actually, I'm going to take that down a little bit, probably mark it again. So, I want that one. I mark those two. I'll cut this. I'm going to do this for all four sides. I'll take and cut and screw them in. But this should give us a more sturdy look. I have a photo bomber now by the name of Otsila. So we're marking this here. I'm going to mark this one here so that I have a much sturdier feeder. Then we'll decide whether or not we're going to put a support beams on down below there too. So I've got this one marked. Gonna mark this one. Probably put that one somewhere along in here so that we can keep everything nice and sturdy. Don't want the goats coming in here, getting into the feeder if at all possible. Normally I could take and maybe cut it after I did it, but in this case it's not feasible because of the trying to get the electricity back here isn't so great. So but I can try to mark it the best I can, and then we'll cut it. So there's that one and that one. Make sure I got the right number where it should be, and get the other side. We should be good to go. I'll go cut them, then we'll finish this project up. It's not a hard project by any means. It actually is not too bad at all to do. Just want to make sure we're doing it, getting a good support system here for this thing. And now I shall go and cut these, and I'll be back. Okay, well, I've cut my boards, top and bottom, so I'm guessing we'll probably go with 2-inch screws for these. Grab some of these, put it up, and we will shall put this up where it needs to be. We're not talking, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you don't want crooked either. Knowing how my goats are, they will test this out fully. So I'm gonna put a few extra in there, but I'll get the top ones done, and then I'll come back around and get the bottoms. They're already, I figured it out what it is. So watch out there, Stormy. Well, we've got I think they know what it is already. Alrighty. Well, this one, a little bit off. I'm going to loosen it up. Take it. So that we're a little bit more even. Cut it back around later if I need to. And redo it. Get this put together, and we will test it. It's a little bit more sturdy. We shall come over here and do a couple more. All right. We're starting to cook with gas now. Come on. They're not making it easy, kiddo. I think it's a shelter, huh? See here. All right. Get this other side on. You can see how it's been put together here. Nothing, nothing like rocket science or anything by any means, but it is something that desperately needed on this farm. You know, it's not as expensive looking as some of the other ones, but it's a it does the trick. Now I can decide whether or not I'm going to put feet on it, but this is the because there is an opportunity for them to get this and cause some issues. Because they will walk it. They will probably test this. So I'm gonna test whether or not see if I want to put some feet on this. I may decide to. I think I'm going to actually, because it's just as a little bit of preventive medicine, so to speak. A little bit of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And so I'll probably take apart a third pallet and do it that way, and make some more solid feet that this can sit on. And I will place it probably over there. This won't have a cover on it. I can put a cover on it if I need to eventually, but for now we'll be putting this hay in this. It should hold a good amount of hay. I usually put quite a bit out for them. They can eat out the sides, either end, and the sides, and should give them, make a little bit less of a mess in terms of the hay. So there it is so far. I think I'm going to take another pallet apart and perhaps put feet on it that will allow it to be more sturdy. I think Ottaway, he would appreciate that greatly. So I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Now, I took a pallet apart and got these, the stud portion, if you want to call it that. I'm going to take this, I'm going to flip it upside down, and I'm going to put feet on this so that we can keep this thing as sturdy as possible. So what we'll do is we will put these on the here, here. That could be optional, but I just feel better if it had good support systems for the feet. Like I said, this isn't a pretty construction, but it will serve its purpose to help and make sure that the goats don't do something stupid like jump up and cause it to fall off on somebody, and that seems to be what they like to do, is if they can get themselves in trouble, they will. Like this doesn't necessarily have to be just for goats. This is a good project for cattle, mules, you name it. It serves as a feeder. But that should be pretty sturdy. And it'll keep things going, keep them from being dummies. We'll put some hay in it and test it out. There it is. I guess you could put welded wire or cardboard cloth or anything like that if you really wanted to try, or tray or whatever, but at this point in time I don't want to have to put it too much in there, but it's all in need to find a nice flat spot for it. keeps them from getting in the way or causing too much issues. Okay. Well, let's go test her out. Let's put some hay in it and we'll see how she does. Well, it's a hit, guys. Take a look. So you can see they are doing wonderful. Sorry about that, trying to get it. There we go. And there it is. There's the final project. So it's a hit. Everybody's working on it. Fantastic. Well, if you like this video, it helps you out at all, quick like, subscribe. Try to get these videos up every so often, but it can be difficult for me sometimes. But I wanted to share that with you so you could do a project that's fairly simple. These pallets are pretty much free. I mean, I'd had to pay for them in the past, but just look around. Normally you'll find some company that wants to get rid of them, and their loss, your gain on the farm. These won't last forever, but they are definitely a lifesaver in a pinch. So as you can see, they're having a blast and eating away at the hay. So we'll see you for the next video.